Don't know how. Okay, what about you?
I don't know how.
Okay.
I think
Understood.
They just don't know how.
Right. Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. The thing about social media is that it is a skill, that you can actually develop. It's something that you can learn. So if you don't know how to do something on the internet, go figure out how to do it, because the internet gives you all the answers. So sometimes they do have like tutorials and things like that for you to watch. Other times you'll actually go have to do a little bit of digging. How many of you are familiar with like AI, artificial intelligence? Okay. All right. So how much of it, what do you use? Is it ChatGPT?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody loves ChatGPT. Does anybody in here use Gemini at all? A little bit? Yeah.
Oh, I've tried it.
Yeah, okay, well, I really like Gemini. They're really, really good with graphics. They just tend to be a little bit cleaner, where ChatGPT, they haven't really perfected that. I like that more so for information and for kind of talking things out. So one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they are a stylist is not having a brand around hair. So I know you guys remember 2020 at the height of the pandemic. How many salons were shut down?
All of them.
All of them, right?
All of them.
Like, you could not be in the salon working on people's hair. A lot of people had to do it in their home if they did it at all. But, if State Board would have found out, that probably would have been an issue, right? So you have to create a hair empire. You don't want to just have a business where you're doing hair. People that still made money are people who had digital products like ebooks, people who were able to put courses together to teach people how to do their own hair, how to do their own nails. Press-ons became really popular around that time because nail salons were closed as well, right? So if you figure out how to create a hair empire, you'll be a lot better off. And what that looks like is figuring out what other skill sets you have that you can package into something else. Is it an ebook that you can put together teaching people this is how you manage your hair during seasons like this, the pandemic, or even the cold? It's about to be winter time. How many of you, your hair sort of sheds in the winter? Because mine does. Right, so some people don't know what to do about that. They're literally like, oh my gosh, my hair falls out every year, and start over. And sometimes they will cut all of their hair off not knowing what's going on. Or they're using the wrong products, trying to do their own protein treatments, trying to do their own deep conditioning treatments, and it may not even be for their hair type. So if you could go to an AI tool like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini and put together an ebook for them, you can make money teaching them how to care for their hair type, right? So you don't just want to do hair, you want to create several different avenues for you to make money. So, okay, tell me this, how many of you all actually want a salon, like an actual storefront? Okay, that's over half the room. Okay, so what tools do you all plan to use to market?
Social media.
Social media? What else?
Pop-up shops.
Okay, pop-up shop. Who said business cards? That's a tried and true method. So having business cards, doing those Facebook ads, mastering those, learning how to use artificial intelligence, all of those are going to be tools to help you take your business to the next level, because you need to be in so many different places. Right now, there are so many people who are afraid of what's going to happen next, the economy. I know that makes me a little bit nervous. You're like, okay, what is this man going to do next? What's going to change, right? They have this government shutdown happening. So a lot of people at TSA are saying it's not even safe to fly, because who's actually watching right now as aircrafts are going? So industries are impacted by that. Where do your hair products come from, right? Some of that stuff is shipped from overseas. So are you skilled enough to put your own products together? Miss, what do they call you?
Miss Marion.
Okay. Look, I'm like,
or teacher.
Keisha. Okay, so Miss Marion. So Miss Marion is very skilled. She's so into chemistry. So I could see her, you know, having her own line of shampoos, conditioner, but these are things that you can get into. There's even a thing, who's heard of white labeling? Y'all haven't heard of white labeling? You have? Okay.
She's
So,
an educator too.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you know about white label products.
Isn't that when like the product's already like formulated for you and you just put your own label on it?
Mm-hmm.
Basically?
Yes, and sometimes they can actually do it for you. So you can go to a company who manufactures like, you know, all of the avocado oil conditioners and all this Moroccan oil, and you know, you can actually have them create it for you. And you already have your manufacturer, so that you're not in the kitchen trying to mix all of the different oils yourself. So it's not mandatory to start these things from scratch, and you can actually use AI to help you find some of those vendors. In addition to that, it's actually a lot cheaper at times if you can find someone who's in the States, so that if something happens with international travel or imports, or they start to go up on the taxes again for those imports, you don't have to worry about the cost of that because you have a vendor that is in the US. All right, so everyone, I want you to pull out your phones, and I want you to take a picture of yourself really quickly. This is just for you. You're taking a selfie just for you. I want you to take this selfie for you.
Piggyback off what she was saying about products. Products is 100% its own business within your business. I actually made lots of money during COVID just selling products. That's what kept my head above. It wasn't doing hair, it was actually selling. Y'all listening? What I say? That part. So I'm gonna say it again. Retailing products is 100% its own business within your business. I made a lot of money during COVID just selling products. I didn't have to do hair. I just sold the products that I was using on my clients to help them maintain their hair through the pandemic. I think out of all my clients, I probably did 3 people's hair during the pandemic, but my main thing was selling products. And then I got with another company that was selling another product. And I actually was making like $1,000 a week. Just selling products. So, yeah. I mean, I'm a hustler too. I'm gonna get out there and talk about it, and you know, you got it, but you do have to push it. But you also gotta know what you're talking about. So, chemistry, you know how on y'all's Moodle, how y'all have to write down the product. And I was kind of telling you all the different chemicals in your product. Know your product. Why would you use something you don't know nothing about? That's the only way you can sell it is if you know about it. Because if you know about it, you believe in it. If you believe in it, you can sell it. Because if you believe in it, people are gonna believe in you. So they're gonna believe in what you're saying. So they're gonna buy it. And then if you know what you're talking about, it's gonna actually work. So they're not only gonna hear the results, they're gonna see it as well. So make sure you are on your product knowledge. That's like everything in our business. As far as the knowledge part.
Product knowledge for estheticians is so important too, because if you have a client coming to you to get a facial once a month for acne, but they're not using the proper aftercare at home, they're not going to see a difference in their acne. If you have a client coming to you to get a Brazilian wax once a month and they're not using the proper care at home, you're not going to see the full benefits of the Brazilian every single month. So retail is really important as estheticians as well, not just in the cosmetology field.
Absolutely. And I know when I go get my waxes, they're always trying to upsell. Oh, do you want this mask? Do you want this scrub, right? I have this lotion that prevents ingrowns and things like that, and you won't get any bumps. So you always want to make sure that even if you don't actually want to sell products yourself, that you do have a knowledge to their point about what you're using and what they can use to help. And so in addition to that, that brings me to my next question about your why. So I'm gonna go around the room and ask you all, like, what is this industry going to do for you? Because a lot of people don't know what they actually got into the business for, and that can not only anchor you when things get tough in your business or in the industry itself, but it can also help you package your knowledge into something that you can sell in addition to actually doing the service. And the reason why I like to have this conversation is because everybody here needs to be thinking about retirement. Hair is not an industry that you want to do for 60 years, right? You get cramps. I'm not sure if you've heard about, you know, that the hand maintenance, Right. People who braid, you're using these different styling tools, right? So your hands start to become impacted by that eventually. But if you create this hair empire, you can own a salon. You want to be the one pulling up to the salon, picking the money up, right? Taking it to the bank, being able to do vacations with your family, selling your products online, your digital products, your hair products, things like that. So you can be thinking about how, after I'm done actually keeping people in the chair and making them look beautiful, who can I train that can keep this brand going? All right, this could be family, this could be people that you decide to hire out, but it starts with that professionalism in your brand first, because they're really going to be looking to you for the answers. You're the one that has this beautiful degree and this certification. So how are you going to utilize it to create longevity for your family? Don't just think about what you're doing right now, all right? So we'll start this way and go counterclockwise. So tell me, what is your why? What is this degree doing for you?
I guess I have been really like into like skin and beauty and stuff for like a long time, and it's like I was wanting to do something that I actually enjoyed and like wanted to clock in for every day, and and I just want to make like learn more about skincare for myself, and also just make other people feel more just confident in their skin without like the whole like hiding behind makeup and all that. And you know, and eventually I do want to have like my own like practice where I'm doing things on my own. And like and I was thinking about furthering my education, like maybe like getting my RN, going into like Botox and stuff like that. But as for now, I just want to like I don't know, just learn more about like how things and different things affect the skin and stuff like that.
Okay, you give me like Zen med spa vibes, like, you know, so I feel like if you take that medical route and you do like a med spa, that's where a lot of investors are putting their money right now, because people need spa services so that we can relax. You know, Americans are stressed out because we drink stuff like this, right? And we're constantly eating on the go. And like as a stylist, you could be in your salon for hours, you know, like just not really eating much. Or if you do, it's not going to be the most healthy. So you do need something like that to sort of offset it. And then to your point on the medical side, some people don't know that some of their skin conditions are caused by what's on the inside of their body. You know, it's not always what's on the outside. So the products are one thing, but then like, what are you eating? Are you drinking enough water? You know, what's your gut health like, right?
Even I'm like guilty and stuff like that. I'm like, why am I breaking out? Oh, it's probably because you eat fast food like 3 days in a row.
Right. Literally, me, I was so guilty. I legit had Chick-fil-A for like 2 weeks. I was like, this is horrible, but this lemonade is so delicious. Yeah.
Chicken nuggets, I want some more.
Literally. Okay, I'll go ahead and start with you.
What was the question?
So the question is, what is this certification going to do for you?
It's making me learn more,
Mm-hmm.
be more professional,
Mm-hmm.
and learn about beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I like more makeup, brows, wax, lashes. So learning more deeper.
Mm-hmm.
to be better.
Okay, and do you want a salon as well? Okay,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
for
so beautiful.
waxing and brows, lashes.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to be an educator? Okay, I can see that. Yeah, so you definitely have an advantage as well. What's your second language? Well, your okay. Okay, well that would be your first, right? I'm like, no, your second may be English, but yes. Okay, so your first language is Spanish. So that's an asset as well, because sometimes people need translators. And so there are AI tools that you can use to help translate. So you can do classes for people from where are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, so you can do classes for people there. that would be helpful. And then also you can do classes here and have an AI tool actually translate for you so that everyone can understand what's going on. But yeah, you give educator. So please lean into that because that's obviously a gift of yours. Do you already teach in some capacity?
She taught us a little bit.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. What were you teaching?
Eyelashes.
Okay. I love it. Alrighty. What about you?
I'm just a firm believer in natural skincare. I mean, everybody around me, like my whole family, they wear makeup and everything, and I don't. So it's kind of like I just don't do. Like in high school, I wore makeup a lot, but like my mom, all them, they care about like their lashes done, their eyebrows done, and all that. And so when I start like doing little stuff, they kind of want me to do it for them. So like my mom kind of like pushed me towards it, and like in the long run, it's something for me to leave for my daughter. So that's what I'm thinking about, like leaving her something. I already have my business degree, so I have my bachelor's in business. So I'm just trying to take a next step. So whenever like it's time for her, she'll at least have something. So,
That's good. So
it's
this
really
is
my
like
daughter is really what I mean.
legacy.
But I do like skincare and stuff. So
yeah. Okay. How old is your baby?
she'll be 2 next month.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a little baby. I have a 3-year-old son, and my other son just turned 2 like last week. That is the stage where you're like not sleeping. So listen, my heart goes out to you, but I love that you're thinking about, legacy because you're already thinking about retirement. Like, what does this look like when I get to pass it down? Are you already looking into like trust and different structures to protect your...
Yeah, but eventually I want to have a own like spa. Like I want to have hairstylists, nail technicians. Like I want to have a whole like plaza full of stuff. So I really
stop shop.
Yeah, like a one-stop place. Like if somebody's getting ready for prom, they can get ready for prom right there. Get their hair done, get their nails done, get everything they need to. And I work with kids with autism, so that's something else I want to put into it, like a type of sensory thing and do stuff for them as far as like getting facials for them or like something for them to relax too, because their mind is always going. So yeah, I got a few things.
Yeah, I can hear that. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm going to encourage you to do, because sometimes your creative mind can be debilitating and actually stop you from moving forward. So like write down all of the things that you want to do. I like to keep mine in like a Google Drive. So anytime an idea pops up in my head before my head explodes, I'm like, okay, let me go write this down because I'm focused on my project management right now, my brand where I'm helping other people start their businesses. But I have these other tools and skills that I can lean on when I get ready to start something else. So for you, it's really gonna be this tug of war between like, okay, what do I wanna start now? And like lock in.
I have like a million things in my head. I be like doing little things at once, and it's kind of like I need to do one thing and then go to the next.
Yeah.
I told myself to write his down in the order of what's gonna be the fastest, so you get done as your short-term goal, and then the long ones as your long-term. But the short terms can help you get to the long terms, money-wise. So say you gotta go to school for 4 years, but this one right here gonna take you a year. Well, let me get this done, and then that can help fund this. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then I need to practice what I preach too.
No, but I'm glad you mentioned that because you do have to put it like in order of what would be the most viable for me right now, right? So some businesses, you really don't have to start with a lot of overhead, but then when you start looking into buildings, like you may have a lease, you got a lot of different moving parts to it. So for you, I want you to start just looking foundationally into legal. Like you're gonna need somebody who can sort of help you with like the lease process and knowing just how to protect your assets. Because thinking the way you're thinking, like you're gonna have a lot, but you don't need to be the one trying to run the business and protect all of your assets individually. Like you're gonna have to delegate. So yeah, but you got this. Okay.
So I was gonna ask you, Cynthia, can you please translate for Margarita, because she said I don't understand.
Quiere preguntar qué es la razón que quieres esta
licencia. ¿Qué vas a hacer en el futuro?
Say it in Spanish and she can say it for you.
Ok. Pues lo primero es como parte por parte, step by step, sacar la licencia y seguir educándome. Y me gusta mucho
Wait, hold on.
She's saying that first she wants to get her education, right?
So she wants to do everything step by step.
Mhm.
She wants to get her license 1st,
Mhm.
and then she wants to continue her education.
Y me gusta mucho eso del facial,
She loves facials.
sí, y ayudar a las personas, puesto que siento que más en lo personal, como los hispanos, las mujeres hispanas, no sabemos mucho cómo, ¿cómo se dice? Cómo cuidar la piel.
So she wants to help people, especially like Hispanics, because she's saying that in the Hispanic, like, they don't really know how to take care of it, or like they don't know. I don't know how to say it. I guess they don't know the
Like self-care?
Yeah, like self-care, the correct self-care, like exactly what to do to take care of your skin.
Right.
Y
Okay.
estamos viviendo unos tiempos tan acelerados,
Yeah,
tan
so she was
estresantes,
saying,
es como para
yeah.
poner un spa donde la mujer se pueda sentir relajada y amada, ¿no? Sentirse feliz.
So she's
So she
saying
wants
like,
a spa for women?
yeah, a spa for women, because she's saying like a lot of Hispanics, a lot of things are accelerated right now, like and all the new things are coming, and they're kind of more still like that, you know, like how they used to do things back then.
Right.
So she wants to be able to help them to make them feel beautiful and with stuff that we're using now.
Modern, yeah.
Modern, yeah.
That's good. Okay, I speak Spanish a little bit.
Yeah, I was saying, you got a little bit of that.
So, that's, de nada. So that's really good. I was gonna say, in terms of like the new modern things, something that I want her to look into is definitely AI, and making sure that she looks into what new like gadgets are being used for hair, and even like dyes, new dyes, because they're moving a little bit away from like the more what they consider toxic products and going to some things that are a little more natural. Just because that's just how the world, like people are like, oh, environmentally friendly and like saving money on plastics and things like that. So those are things that she may want to just deepen her education in, so that she'll be able to provide that support.
So quiere que como los productos, viendo los ingredientes, las cosas nuevas, viendo que, you know, ¿cómo like, sí, aprendiendo todo para poder enseñarlo y, you know, usarlo también a las mujeres si le quieres ayudar.
No, you're welcome. Okay, what about you? Right.
Well, for me, I like do the lashes, and that's what I like the most, and waxing. But I would like to start my own business doing that and facials.
Okay.
Yes,
facial.
and I know I have to learn all the products. I have a lot to learn and practice. Yeah. But
So, do you have any favorite ones currently that you use?
here we're using Dermalogica. Yeah, but I'm still learning the ingredients and when and where to use them exactly.
Okay. So are you a person that like likes to learn everything before you start implementing it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I can tell. All right. So don't be afraid, to like just try something. Like read the ingredients, but just don't be afraid to try it, because it typically gives you the instructions anyway.
Yes.
And it always asks, on most products they'll say like test on a small area, right? So start getting more confident with that part first. Because if you have the knowledge but you're not comfortable in like the practicum, like the application part of it, that's gonna make you nervous in front of people,
Yeah,
and
that's
people
it.
can feel that, So you don't want them to feel nervous. So think about it like that. Like get comfortable with the tools that you're using, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I want to like learn,
Mhm.
to be comfortable, to like educate people,
Mhm.
like explain what I want to do and why.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Fine.
Yes.
But I also learn everything because I don't know like about skincare.
Mm.
First I come here, I want to like learn like quarterly,
Mhm.
but over here don't have program for me. But okay, I want to learn. But I don't know anything yet.
Mm.
But I like it.
Okay.
I try to learn. Yeah.
Do you do a lot already in your country as far as facials and hair?
Yeah, about the hair,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. But it's different from here. That's I start learn everything new. Yeah, but learn first.
Okay, so what is different there in terms of like the certification?
Like chemicals
Mm-hmm.
and like when they take care of the customer and put the product, it's everything different. But right now I'm only about my country like scared, but over here they feel safe. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to learn and learn first, but no idea anything like business. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So in terms of like the business, do you find that in your, where are you from?
Lao. Yeah,
Lao.
Laos.
Okay.
Close Thailand.
Thailand. Okay. So is it like the way they're providing the services? Like, is it like hot towels and stones
Yeah.
and,
They
okay.
have over there. Yeah,
Mm.
just a little bit. And
Mhm.
so over here they have like, so many things. But I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learn first.
Okay, so there it's a little bit more basic.
Yeah.
Got you. So it's like, okay, we're gonna do the service and that's it. You get the facial. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for sharing that. And that does matter because people do business differently internationally. So you coming with a different lens can actually be very helpful so that you can see what some of the gaps are. And then if you decide to go back at any point and, start your own business, you'll have a different advantage. Yeah, for sure. Okay, what about you?
I was looking my daughter, she was looking the product because she was learning at school lots of products, and I was saying no, and she said why? Because I don't want to mess her skin because she's very young. Then I said okay, let me learn that one stuff because I was doing the stuff in homemade stuff, which is not impact my face or something. That's why I come here and I learn the products, which is very good because it is totally different way. One is east and one is west. But I'm sure when my daughter wants something, I know what I'm buying for her.
Right.
And I see so many young girls, they mess up their skin. They have very early age, open pores, acne, these stuff. That's why I'm learning that I will go for the facial, I will open my salon, and I will provide these services to the young girls they will not mess up their face. Because when I'm looking my daughter and the other girls, if I'm doing something right for my daughter, definitely I will do something good for other girls. That's why I'm here. I'm learning the products. Thank God I was confused. Can I do that? But yeah, my teacher boosted me, and I'm learning the products. How can play for these products for the face and make them healthy and good. Yeah, it's just the learning process, but yeah, I'm going for that.
Okay. No, that's really good. And your daughter, I'm assuming she's a teenager?
She's 14.
14. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I have to do something for her because
Right.
I don't want it. Her skin is very good, and my skin was good too. Here I go for one salon. It was very bad experience. I don't want to give some bad experience to her. I want to do something that she will love.
Right. And now they have like TikTok shop. They have a lot of products there. Temu. So they're exposed to a lot at that age. So it sounds like you could really benefit from having a service that's catered towards teen moms, to educate those moms on skincare and even do like mommy and me classes Yeah, where they can get together and it can be like mom and daughter bonding time, and just have groups together. I think that that would be really fun. And it would create a way for you to serve like one to many compared to you just serving one client at a time. Yeah. Like it'll be, because it seems like you're a person that likes efficiency. Like you like things done a certain way. And so if you were able to get them into a group class, I think that that would make the best use of your time. So you can prepare for 10 people instead of having 10 different appointments for an hour each. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that would be fun. But overall, do you see yourself just doing the education side, or do you actually want a salon?
I want to open the salon, and I want to work with their face also. I love to do lashes also, eyebrows also, facials also. Yeah, I love to do that stuff.
Okay.
Because when I'm doing the practice, I'm learning more what I'm doing with the face. You know? And when I know that, then I can teach the others what the product is doing to your face. That is the main base.
Absolutely, that's good. And one thing that I will say too, as you all are learning these products, this is not just for you like to graduate and get the information. Like you create trust with your audience when you know the knowledge behind the products and what you're actually using on them. Like, so anytime you come across someone's page that's like super knowledgeable, even if it's a YouTuber, and they're like, okay, this is what I use, this is what it has in it, this is what it does. Like, you're comfortable when they can give you information. But when a person presents a product and they can't tell you anything about it, that's scary. You know, you're like, I don't know if I should be using this, but I don't even know if you should be using it because you weren't able to tell me anything about it.
Yeah.
So people start to trust you, and I always have this saying, know, like, and trust. They get to know you by you showing up consistently online. They get to like you by you showcasing your authentic personality, so you don't have to like create this new persona, just be yourself. And then they trust you by the knowledge that you bring. So know, like, and trust are 3 things to think about when it comes to your business. Okay, so we will go here.
This I want to make a license and start my own salon.
Do you know where?
That I don't know. Maybe Alamance County.
Somewhere in Alamance County.
Alamance County, yes.
Yeah, okay. So what have you been doing like in terms of networking? How do you plan to put your business out there?
That I really don't know, but
You don't
I
know?
think when is the time, someone definitely come and help me.
No, for sure. I mean, the thing is, I want you all to think about marketing tools because it can be overwhelming,
Yes.
you know, once you actually dive into it.
You're right, but I feel like I'm not good in this thing. I really, definitely the one of my team, right? Because this is a teamwork, so definitely, so one who is the good in these things. I'm really not good in these things.
Okay, well, this is the thing. Even when you have a team, you hire a team, they have to be trained to a certain extent, right? So, like, it's okay to hire someone to do your marketing for you, but you're the one with the industry knowledge. So you're gonna have to like package that in a way where you can kind of train them on what the messaging needs to say for your audience so that they can understand. Like, so if I just have, for instance, one of the things that some of my clients go through is they just hire like an administrative assistant, right? But an administrative assistant has clerical skills. They can type, you know, be on a computer, they can browse the internet and things like that. They don't necessarily have the skill of marketing. So when they're talking to your clients about products and services and like trying to manage your social media, they don't have the knowledge that you have. So that's where the training comes in. So as long as you feel comfortable explaining to someone else what you do and how you do it, then you'll be fine. But what I don't want you to do is like delegate someone to just handle your marketing and the internet stuff and not be able to convey what your overall vision is. Does that make sense?
You are 100% absolutely right. I don't know. I have, maybe I have, that's true, I have to learn. but I don't know, it's some kind of, I'm forgetting things. I'm not able to, yes, so.
Omega-3s
Huh?
for your brain.
Alright.
Fish oil. It's for your heart, brain, and your eye health.
Okay.
So you can take tablets. I'm taking an actual like liquid supplement. It's like a peach mango tango, but it's liquid, and I take a tablespoon of it every day because my memory gets impacted too. Because like I said, toddler moms, we don't sleep a lot. So if you don't get sleep,
That's
like
true.
your brain is gonna be
Yeah,
shot.
I not sleep proper,
Yeah.
Yes. I love to do all these things, but you have to know it, then you do it. No? So I don't know. I'm trying even right now. Honestly, I'm struggling with the Moodle work and this thing. So I don't know what's the future. If I learn it and do it, I'm happy to do it. But
just be patient with yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a question. How many of y'all are doing facials and stuff outside of here? Like once you learn something, you go home and do it on somebody. Okay, that makes a difference in your retention, remembering. It makes a difference. Another thing, how many people are already posting on social media their journey? Because if you are, that's people are watching, whether you know it or not. And when you finally get good at it, they're gonna be calling. So you got to start somewhere. Starting your first day of school was the first day you started. You already in it. You're already doing it. So what's the problem? Like I told everybody in here, y'all should be at home doing it again and again and again. Repetition builds skill. It also builds the memory, and it also gonna make your time faster, so you can get more clients in. Because in our business, it's a time game. The more people I can get done in an hour, the more money I make in an hour. It's the difference in making $16 an hour on these jobs where they don't want to pay us no money, to me making $65 an hour in the salon. So whether I come to work or not, I'm gonna make my money. I didn't come on I think Friday. The money I was gonna make on Friday, I made in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where that starts. So start now. Like there's no in between. Start now. You're already in it. Do it. Tell the neighbor, hey, come on here, let me give you a facial for free. After you give her a free facial and she loves it, she's gonna tell other people. Boom, now they're coming. Because your price is low right now. By the time you get into school, get out of school, and you're in a salon, now you got a clientele. You build your clientele from the day you start school.
All right. What about you?
I would want to open up my salon. My mom does hair, so I would love to open something up with her. And then I realized too, as much as I love doing facials, waxing, and all that, I also love the social media part of it. I love posting.
Good.
That's good. So you already have a social media presence, and you already have a clientele.
I like doing it.
wow.
And I love everything about social media. I love tech. There's so many people that just don't like it. So another avenue for you, like as you get you and your mom's salon off the ground, you could be running social media just for hairstylists, because some people don't like it, and they will pay you to do it.
I hate it.
Really, I mean, I've made a lot of money from social media, and I started doing this in 2020, so that was about 5 years ago. Like you're talking about, you're talking about a minimum of, when I started then I was only charging like $300, and now I've like doubled that.
I know that's what it amazes me that back then that wasn't a thing, but now it's grown to where that becomes your full-time job. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy that I could literally just be sitting at home.
And I have
really.
a story regarding social media. I'm not going to say no names, but 2 schools in Greensboro. Both